So if you're just waking up from a 5-day binger, yes, mortgage rates actually are below 7%. What in the world is going on? And that's what we're here to answer for you guys today. So my goal on the channel is to educate and inform you guys everything real estate, especially the financing piece of the puzzle. But what I really want to do is explain to you guys what's going on and the whys. Everybody keeps telling you, here's what's going on, here's what's going to happen, and they give you some backloaded context and everything. But I want to educate you guys on the whys. And today's why is why are mortgage rates dropping? And that's what we're going to discuss. So we know the Federal Reserve is out there and they're really one job right now. The one job out of the two mandates that they have is they want to put a crush on inflation. So what are they doing? They're raising rates to astronomical levels that we haven't seen in decades and decades and decades. We haven't seen mortgage rates in the 7s since probably the 90s. Okay, so we got there pretty fast this year. So today's video, what I want to explain to you is how the inflation numbers are playing a huge role in all of this. So to put this in the context, what we got last week was the CPI number, the inflation level at the consumer side of the equation. It came in a little light, thus the markets rallied. Okay, we saw the stock market go up about 1,200 points and we saw mortgage rates plummet over 0.5% downward. Okay, so, but I'm not real excited. I'm kind of happy that this happened, but this could go away in a snap. Okay, so how do I get validation? So, well, we want to go over to the economic calendar because we're going to get validation on this number tomorrow, maybe. Okay, so what we have tomorrow coming out is the producer price index. So let's look at what's going on with what the Federal Reserve is actually studying. They're studying what's going on with inflation. Okay, so we have inflation on the consumer side of the equation and we have inflation on the producer side of the equation. All right, consumer prices went down. Okay, so they didn't go down a ton, but they went down a little bit. It's finally a reprieve from them going up and up and up. Well, what happened last week when that number came out? Well, mortgage rates plummeted. Okay, they went from, well, we were at 7.375 not too long ago. It might have been a couple weeks ago. Now we're at 6.625. Mortgage rates have dropped 0.75%. Okay, that was based off of the CPI number that came in. All right, so what if, just what if tomorrow, if we have this number right here, the PPI number coming down, well, it would validate that inflation is possibly under control. So then could we see a repeat of this pushing rates in the high 5s? Well, I don't know, okay? I'm just being honest with you. But let's give the scenarios that could happen. So I just said, if this goes down, well, you're going to see maybe a repeat of what happened last week. Could we get in the rates in the 5s again? Or could the number come in stagnant? What the economists are expecting. They said the previous number was up 0.4. We're expecting 0.4. Well, if it comes in at 0.4, what would happen? Well, the bond market for mortgages will probably not do so well and we'll probably give up some of the gains that we got. So mortgage rates will probably go back up and we might teeter right about 7%, right in that range. Okay, so that's if it comes in just basically blah. Now let's say this number comes in robust, real high, or just say higher. Let's say this number comes in at 0.6, 0.7, 0.8. What's going to happen? Well, we're going to give back all this and maybe more. So we might see rates go from 6.625 to 7.25 on their way up to 7.5, 8%. So that's how important this number is for this week. So I'm not going to go over anything else. That's why I just wanted to do a report to let you guys know the PPI number is coming out tomorrow. But in the meantime, if you're locked in on a rate, okay, if you're locked in on a mortgage rate right now, are you stuck? Well, no, you're not stuck. What I need you to do is visit us at therateupdate.com. Here's one of the biggest questions I get is, Dan, I locked in with a lender last week when this mortgage rates went down and I thought they were going to be as good as I can get, but I'm noticing that you guys can get me a better rate. Can I switch to you guys? Well, absolutely. Yes, you can. Okay, there's no cost, there's no obligation. You're not obligated to that lender until you close. So, or you might be saying, Dan, I got an estimate, I didn't lock in yet. How can I find out that there's nothing out there better for me? Or did I get the best deal in town? Well, that's what I want to really discuss right now briefly. We were creating a free service for you guys to help you guys scan the country to figure out, are there any better rates out there? People use systems called Lending Tree and bank rates and things like that, where you go on, you subscribe to a system, they'll take your data, they'll sell it to mortgage brokers all over the country and banks and everything else, and they'll make a lot of money on you. And then what's going to happen is you're going to start getting calls from all these companies. And it's tedious. And everybody's going to promise you the better deal than the next person. All I ask you to do is please don't do that. All right, get a quote if you want, or get 2 quotes if you want, and then go to our website, the rateupdate.com, and then click here. It's a free service that we just started offering. You're going to click the loan estimate. You're going to fill out this information, and what you're going to do is you're going to drag and drop your loan estimate in here. Your 1 or 2 or 3 maybe if you have. What's going to happen? Well, it's going to be predicated on what you tell us you want to do. So it's going to be, we're going to get back with you with what we can scan and find for you with over 80 of the country's largest mortgage lenders and banks. And I'm going to explain to you what we do actually here in a second. We're going to get back with you on how you tell us you want to get us to get back with you to let you know, did we get you a better rate? Did we get you lower fees? Well, what's happening in most cases, we're actually getting you a lower rate and lower fees. So again, all you need to do is go to therateupdate.com, and here it is. So if you want to find out where mortgage rates are today, you can check out this site, Mortgage News Daily. I have a link to it down below. You can also subscribe to it down below, or you can subscribe to my newsletter down below where you'll get this and much, much, much more. So please visit us at therateupdate.com. Don't forget, we also podcast all our videos to any podcast that you're using. If you're using Applecast and all those other places, just search in there Dan Frio or The Mortgage Update with Dan Frio. You'll find me truly with all my radio shows as well as all my YouTube videos. So thanks for watching, guys. God bless. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.